In a way, who do we thank for the revival of the Indian dye? The culture, all the grandmothers, all the women of the world. Is this predominantly a female thing? Is this like women are doing this? I remember once we had joked about this thing where you said what did you say? You said the repositories.
The repository of information about natural dyeing.
No, you said that women are basically the grandmothers. I said
the repositories. Yeah.
Yeah, you use this arty quote rather than just saying the female. The industry is run by women. That's how I would put it, in a very flat way. But you said it differently.
But that's not true. That's not entirely true, because there are also men doing this.
Yeah.
So it's not. And I mean, initially, what Ajit Kumar Das actually told me is that this information was passed down from the Dhobis. Like the Dhobis were the ones who were doing this dyeing, and the dyeing practice actually quite it's a dirty job. No, it's not something.
Should I tell you something? I was assistant to the Oscar Award winner costume designer Bhanu Athaiya. She was my neighbor. And then for Lagan, what Bhuvan, the character Bhuvan wears, the way the material would dye, the way everything that the actress wears, it was all natural dyeing process. So I've actually, with mango pulp, I remember, washing. So I have fantastic respect for natural dyers. You should know that. I just want to tell you that I've actively done it. I love it. And you're the only person. There's another Pune-based artist called Vaishali Oak who works with textiles and with fabric, who I know has this. But I've seen you done it, and I wanted to ask you so many questions. That's the only thing. So continue, please. I just wanted to tell you that I'm not an idiot. I got such an inferiority complex listening to you. You're just completely maxing out your knowledge in this podcast. I was like, wait, even I know thoda.
No, so it's great. It's actually great. It's not about. Of course, it is about knowledge, but like it's good that you had hands-on experience with natural dyeing, and so when I say that it is a dirty process, it involves certain amount of labor. It involves you getting your hands into dirty things, and so like it was not something that was kind of practiced by I'm trying to say this in a nice way, like, so it was something related to the Dhobis.
Yeah, that's a nice thing. I mean, now we've collapsed all of these constructs. Yeah, Dhobi is a cool. It's a job profile.
Dhobi is very cool. Yeah. Of course.
No, why did you know this? Why did you say I want to put it in a nice way?
No, so
that's what I was.
Because of the caste structure in our country, and it is quite prominent.
Sure.
Even though we want to collapse it, and we have collapsed it in many ways, but it still exists, right? So we can't deny it.
Yeah.
And so I was just trying to be politically correct about how to say this, because the profession of Dhobi belongs to a particular caste in our caste structure.
Yeah.
Which I don't care about, you don't care about, we don't care about these things, but some people do.
Yeah.
So I didn't want it to come out sounding like I was, trying to say that it's not something, but I do it myself. So it doesn't matter. It makes me a Dhobi. It doesn't matter. It's cool, right?
Yeah.
So nothing. I was just trying to choose my words. That's all.
Sure. No. I thought you were going to say something else. I was not imagining.
No. So when we talk about the revival of natural dyes, then the revival happened by women, and then we come to the grandmothers as repositories. So we come back to your grandmothers. So because when the revival of natural dyes happened so many years ago in India, then it was women at the forefront of this movement, and so that's where the women come in, and that's where we come back to the question, like, are women only doing this dyeing? So no, it's not just women, but a lot of people who are using these natural dyeing practices are women now. Yes, it's almost like how
why
it's almost like Bharatanatyam, no? Like what's her name? Arundel. What's her name?
I don't know. Bharatanatyam is I off my
Like,
off my.
no, I know. I'll just tell you
I
in
don't
one
know.
sentence. It was Rukmani Devi Arundel who basically made Bharatanatyam a very respectable form of a dance form, because earlier it was something that the Devdasis, it was a Devdasi tradition. It was women of, of a particular kind related to, prostitution that were, so a Devdasi is basically the wife of, or the consort of God, right?
Yeah.
And but then somewhere down the line, that tradition became related to prostitution, and then Rukmani Devi Arundel comes into the picture and makes it this high form of dancing that is practiced by, like upper caste women, and it becomes
Like
normal for
she
everybody to learn the dance form.
she flipped
So
the
similarly,
she flipped the
huh?
lens. She flipped the lens.
Exactly. So then similarly with natural dyeing,
Amazing.
I mean, I don't think I'll put this into our talk, but I'm just saying, like,
Yeah.
anyway.
No, it all goes in.
Okay.
No,
That's
tell me,
fine too. I'm
you
a Bharatanatyam dancer, so
so चलो
I used to be rather
वो भी include हो गया फिर. I didn't know this about you.
in school.
Tell us some things you don't like about working with textiles. So there are basically a lot of people who listen to the podcast. They comment and they they've told me to shut up, for example. So they've asked the person to
Yes.
speak more.
Which you're not doing, which you're not letting me talk.
Okay, sorry, but I'm saying tell us something because they're listening. It's not just all colorful, right? I remember you also mentioned
Yeah.
this concept of can you imagine living in a colorless world?
Yeah.
And but they don't know the dirty side. So you mentioned some things that it's working with it's a lot of cleaning up afterwards.
Yes, of course. It's that there's that. So in the process of it, yeah, there are, like I said, it's a dirty sort of job, to get your hands dirty and all that. Also to work with material